Hello, I'm Erin Schnitger with the CYSS Services Report. Today I'm joined by Miss Angie Babcock from Parent Outreach Services. She's the director there, and she's going to give us some information on before and after school programs. Coming next week, schools on post and off post are going to get started. Some great things you can do to get your child ready for the school year is reestablish the routines that you set during the school year. This includes having your child wake up at the normal time that they would need to get to school, have them fed breakfast at the normal time, also make sure they get dressed. Of course, during the summer, we all get a little lazy and lounge around in our PJs all day, but it's important to establish that routine back into your children. Also, another important thing to establish is the time they eat their meals, because once they jump back into school, it's going to be structured and they may get hungrier earlier because they're used to eating breakfast later. So it's good to prep your children for that as well. Have them have lunch at the normal school time, have them have snack at the normal school time. That way, when they have that first week of school, it won't be such a jolt for them. Also, try to initiate some reading initiatives. Have them stretch those brain muscles before jumping back into the classroom so it's not such a shock for them. Also, another thing you need to think about and coordinate is that your schedule and your child's school schedule mesh, and also so that you have before and after care for your children. Two great options that the Parent and Outreach Services offer are the CYSS program and also the MST. And hopefully Ms. Angie can tell us a little bit more about these programs. So let's start firstly with the School Age Center.
Well, Erin, thank you for having me on. I love the tips you gave because routine is good for the children and they like to know what's going on when it's going on. So I'm glad you mentioned that. That's very important. We certainly have childcare for you before and after school. Our very, very young school children who are attending kindergarten this year are still located at the New Beginnings Child Development Center. And of course, they're being bused by the school to and from the center. The elementary school children, 1st through 5th grade, are located in the School Age Center, which is located behind the Garden Center in the PX complex. And
so they can go there before school starts? How early can they go to this?
5:30 in the morning.
Oh, fantastic. So ready for parents who do have PT in the morning. What do they need to have with them when they go to the School Age Center? Do they need to have breakfast with them or is that provided at the center?
Breakfast is provided by the center. Transportation is also provided. So all parents have to do is to drop their children off in the morning and pick them up when they are ready to go home.
So after school, then they will also be transported from the school back to the center?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Absolutely. So that's a great option for all parents who have elementary school aged children in school. So what about for the older kids, the middle school age?
The middle school teen program has, of course, continually programming going on, but just like with the SAC children, there is a homework tutor there in the afternoons. So the children will always have help with their homework. Now, the location of the youth center is very close to Colonel Smith Middle School, the new Colonel Smith Middle School.
Beautiful new school, yes.
Yes, and the children will be able to walk.
Okay, they can walk right to the youth center. Fantastic.
Now, something that is not so well known is that 6th graders can be part of the reserved care program. If parents are not confident that their 6th grader can handle getting up in the morning on time, getting to school on time, the before school program is available at the School Age Center. So parents would drop off at the School Age Center, excuse me, and we will make sure that the children get to school. Then after school, of course, they walk to the youth center and the parents pick them up at the youth center. Now, also with the reserved care option in the afternoon, parents have to pick them up. Normally, the middle school teenagers are able to sign themselves out, not if they're part of the reserved care program. That requires a contract, and we will have the supervision, so parents will have to come in and sign them out.
Okay, perfect. So if you have children in the elementary school range, they can attend the school age center before and after school. You don't have to worry about transportation. They will take them to school. Also, you can have the 6th grade option for the reserved care at the school age center. You just have to make sure to sign them out at the MST. And then for 7th and 8th graders, they have the MST available. And it's a great option for after school care. Again, there's the tutor like Miss Angie mentioned. There's programming, there's games. They have an excellent staff there that's always engaging, as well as there is an exercise facility, exercise clubs, cooking classes, and a full basketball gym so they can play around as well. If you have any more questions about any of these options or how to register your children for them, please contact the Parent Central Services office. And what's the number for Parent Central Services?
533-0738.
Fantastic. So if you have any more questions, please call Parent Central offices, or if you want to register your child, you can do that all in one spot. Thanks so much. This has been the CYS Services Report.